What is going on, everyone? We are back on the Monk, and we are back in the Yeti cave. This time around, we are out of our level 40 hell level. And things are going faster, smoother, as we are a higher level, but need less XP, about half as much XP to level. So it feels good. We are still not strong enough to take the entire cave, but we are sharing it with another monk. The other monk is taking the other room of 3 plus the front pat. I'm taking this room of 3 plus the back pat plus the cubby. There's 9, so it's not, you can't really evenly split. So I got my stuff a little bit out of order. There's the monk. I do the pat in that room, then I do the 2. Then I come out here, do the cubby, then I go back in and do the 3rd one. Just because I didn't want to lose this guy. The other monk was kind of eyeballing, or at least it looked like he was eyeballing this spawn, and so I didn't want him to engage if I, you know, wasn't paying attention and AFK'd for 10 extra seconds, and then I wasn't here waiting for this one to spawn, because it was like a really tight window. So I just changed up my kill pattern, just to make sure I could keep this spawn. But same old, let's take a look. We need 2 solid yellows plus probably a tick. Since the last video when we got out of the hell level, when we dinged 41, we went to town. We went to Cabalus. And while we were there, we picked up shurikens. We picked up, I guess it's gonna be the pat. Or we can use mend. So we're sitting on full life. It's easy when you only kill 5. Before the monk got here, I was killing 6. But I guess I gave up the front pat to him. So then now I'm down to 5. So it's super comfortable, but obviously it could be a little faster if I was killing another 1 or 2. I think I'm strong enough to kill 7 of the 9, but not 9 of 9, so no real reason for me to kind of like try to hog the whole cave or anything. So we're just splitting it. Anyways, yeah, I re-upped on shurikens and I got myself a bunch of bandages. I ditched 1 bag, you know. These bags are 3 pounds. I should have found a medicine bag or whatever, but I didn't. So I ditched 1 bag because I do need the space. And what I did is I fill up on bandages and shurikens, and then as I, and then I have like 1 bag, basically 1 open bag. And what I do is over time I'm, using shurikens and bandages, so I'm gaining room over time. And then that room can be taken up by all these different gems and stuff that I loot. Naturally, I don't need to loot like runes or anything. But honestly, I don't notice a big difference in the weight. Any big brain monks out there? I really don't notice that big of a difference in how much damage I take by having extra weight. Naturally, I start feeling it when I'm at like 100 weight, which is, 6 times the amount of weight I'm supposed to have. But when I'm just like 2 or 3 times the weight I'm supposed to have, I'm supposed to be like supposed to be under 17 pounds. So when I'm like at 50, like right now I'm at 48 pounds, I can't really tell the difference. Anyways, this camp drops a lot of money. So I came back with zeros, straight zeros. And I'm at 49 plat, 346 gold, 440 silver. I think last time I was here, I was over 1,000 silver and 1,000 gold. And that's when I start to weigh a lot. That's when I start getting up towards the 100 pounds that we don't want to be at. So let's see. I came here with no experience and at all zeros. So with that being said, we're at about 80 platinum raw cash. So in this level, I'll be expecting to be north of north of 100 platinum raw cash. And then as we all know at this point, they do drop the occasional gems. That one's 20 plat, this one's 11 plat. And that's all we've gotten so far. Yeah. So anyways, that's where we're at, that's what we're doing. And we're sitting here with full life, which, you know, isn't ideal, but like I said, we're splitting the cave. Oh shit. I've been sitting here talking. Forgot about this spawn. I think I've been talking long enough to where I've just readjusted my spawns. So now it's gonna be something like this guy. I mean, that might have kind of put them back together, and instead of putting this guy last, he's now first. Whoops, that's small brain. Speaking of big brains, that's small brain on my part. I turned on the recording, I sat here, started talking, and I completely forgot my rotation. Now I hope that this pat spawns pretty soon here. Because then we can kind of fix it to where I'm not like running back and forth in the middle of my rotation. But I'm not exactly sure on when this pad is going to spawn. So we'll give a second for him to spawn. I guess we'll just hit pause for it now, and we'll give him a second to spawn. All right, didn't even take a minute for him to spawn, so that's not too bad. I kind of just goofed and rearranged. All right, so that other monk is taken off. So we got more that we can kill. Cool, so we can pick it up here a little bit. I'll probably add 2 to my rotation instead of killing, what was it? 5, we'll kill 7. And maybe occasionally we'll drop down to 6. Just if we need a little extra med. I didn't notice men popped there. So this one should pop. Man, I mean, shoot. Like, let's just go look for anything. I mean, he said everything's down for about 7 minutes. I think he cleared everything, but let's just take a look. Okay. I'm sure he killed the front pad on the way out. All right, so that's cool. I can probably get everything closer together to where it's spawning pretty much right after I kill. Because when I was only killing 5, it's, you know, their spawn time is longer than it takes me to kill 5. So then there was gaps where I'm just sitting here waiting. Like currently, full life, everything's dead. So hopefully we'll be able to get a tighter rotation with more kills. But for now, we do have a little bit of downtime. So even though we just unpaused it, we're gonna pause it again. Never mind, just kidding. The second I push pause, he spawned. But there is a gap right between this guy and then these other two. Well, obviously that other one. Okay, so I should say there is a gap between this guy, the middle guy. Not this guy. This guy's the left guy. But the middle one and then the little cubby one out there. There is a gap. We're gonna tighten all that up now. I haven't had to use shurikens at all, actually, because I've been splitting the cave for the last hour and a half, probably. Guy roughed me up a little bit. Oh, nice. Got an opal. It's like 16 plat. There we go. Now we're talking. So the next one to spawn is the middle one there. Then this guy. And I don't know his spawns, but we got one up. So we're going to take them. We're going to start using bandages. Because we haven't had to use bandages or... I should pull them out, because actually I don't know what he killed in what order. But we haven't had to use bandages or anything. We've just been using mend and sit. This guy is kind of rocking my world here. He's hitting me big time. 76, 65, 80. There's a couple of decent ones. 30s, 50. So we need to get this guy down. There we go. We hit him for 142. Take that. So now we can bandage a little bit, which is nice. If I'm not bandaging, then I feel like I'm not killing enough stuff, you know, so. Bandaging is pretty insane. Pretty insane. So we're gonna get that bandage up to 70% when we get to 50, which naturally is quite some time. But looking forward to that. Bandage to 70, pop mend, oh shit. Can I finish? Forgot about this guy. So let's let him by. Hopefully he stands there for a second. Actually, let's get out of the way. Because he will aggro us. I'm gonna see if I can't bandage to 50%, and then we'll just try to take him. I gotta see if the one behind me is spawned yet or not. Okay, so this one's not yet. So since that one's not there yet, that means the cubby's not gonna spawn for a second, so we can fight him right here. Okay. He's still there. Let's pull him back a little bit. Jesus, he hit me pretty hard. Start thinking about where I'm gonna go after the Yeti cave. I mean, I could stay here. Yeah, I mean, you could stay here till 45, I guess, but you know, ideally we won't. So I gotta start thinking of where to go next. What's a good spot? We are on the monk. We can do some groups. Like, I don't mind taking this guy to City of Mist, I guess, you know, and then just pulling for a group. Group XP is just slow. Like, I like the experience, like, or, okay, experience. I like the experience of the group. I don't like the experience of the mob kills. All right, so our next one should be right in front of us. Where we're gonna bandage up to 50, and then we're gonna mend. Hopefully he'll spawn between now and then, and we'll take him out. It'll be nice to like change things up and get a fresh look though. So, you know, if we can get into City of Mist, maybe a group here or there. We don't have to group for an entire level, but if we can group here or there, I just kind of change it up. And just be a little more relaxed. I say a little more relaxed, even though I'll be pulling and splitting non-stop, right? Whereas when I solo, I do have time to sit in med, that would actually be more relaxing than non-stop pulling. But what I mean is, not everything relies on you. So there's like a little bit of relaxation in that. You could even like AFK here or there, and the XP keeps coming. So as long as somebody pulls, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I still want to like eyeball a place to solo though, because I'm not gonna full on group unless I like have to. What? Yeah. See where the XP's at. As you can see, it moves pretty dang quick. I think when we started, we needed 2 yellows and a tick, and we're already approaching half of this yellow. So it's much faster, obviously, than the last level where we were level 40 in the hell level. It just goes way faster and smoother. Okay, so the next one's gonna be this cubby guy, which is gonna spawn like right away. So we're gonna bandage up. This is how I die though, is because he's gonna like, right when I bandage to 50%, he's gonna spawn. So then, you know, do I sit in med a little bit, or do I try to fight him at 50%? So knowing me, I'll just fight him at 50%. And then if I get like a level 35 Yeti, he's gonna beat the crap out of me. But I'm gonna believe that I can take him, and then I'm gonna let it get too close. Men's down. And then he doesn't believe my feigned death and I die. Like, that's, you know? I know all of this. I know it. I'm saying it. I'm verbalizing it. We're gonna try to squeeze one more bandage in here. We're like right on 50, if I can get it before the uptick. We got it. All right. Oh. All right, we're just gonna hope he's not level 35. His first 2 hits were 12, so that's a good sign. And that one's only 40 and 26, so I think we're good. All right, we'll take him out. The more, I mean, ideally I want to fight mobs that don't do 50% health, you know, that do 30 to 40% like tops. That way I can always fight at 50% and I can always bandage up after each fight. That's like ideal. And then occasionally, every 6 minutes or whatever, you're gonna get mend. And then, you know, you'll slowly be increasing your life pool. So, I mean, honestly, that's ideal to me. Although, now at this point, but it's a gamble. Here it's a gamble because of the spread in mob level, 30 to 35. And you just don't know what's what. Actually, pretty soon, any level now, it could be next level, these are going to start greening out. So like the level 30s will be green. And so I guess I can go around conning them and I can go, hey, that one's green. I can take that one and be, you know, be sure that it's not gonna kill me. I mean, that's like a silver lining. Although preferably I'd get to a point where I can just wipe out the entire cave. Which that might be that point, I guess, right? So here we are, here's the predicament. Man's gonna be down for a good long time still. I'm at 50% health. Same thing as just happened. But we'll just go for it, I don't know. I guess we should be able to tell by how hard he hits me, right? So he hit me for 80 right there, which means he's a high level, right? Because I don't really see him hit me harder than 80, typically. Like max hit, I guess. But we're also beating the crap out of him. But as you can see... Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel safe. Oh. We got really close there. But as soon as they hit me for 80, maybe that's the sign, right? Oh, he hit me for 80, so he's like a max level Yeti. I should just feign death him off. And call it a day. I don't know. Alright, so what we'll do here is we'll bandage up. We'll sit and wait for men to pop. Once men pops, we'll fight some more Yetis. So we'll go ahead and pause while I do that. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. We bandaged. We mended. We also medded. And now we're killing Yetis. So we're still in the same spot where we left off, needing maybe a tick less than a yellow and a half. So we'll kill some Yetis here. Next time I need to med, we'll pause it. And then we'll unpause it when I'm like closer to leveling for one last push. It's gonna feel bad to die again. When I died once during that hell level, and like honestly, it barely moved the bar, right, naturally. But when I die on this level, I know it's gonna drop me like 18% or something crazy. Feels bad. Even though I think it's the same amount of XP or whatever. Just displays differently because you need double the XP, so the percentage is halved or whatever. Something along those lines. Still just feels worse when... That's what's weird, right? I don't know. To me, like, hell levels obviously feel worse while you're leveling, but dying feels better at a hell level? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe that doesn't sound good. But I kind of feel that way. Pull this guy up. He's not hitting me hard, but he's hitting me a lot. It's all RNG. Yeah, that was pretty hard, 74. So if 80's max, what do you think? 74 is like 33, maybe? If 35 is 80, like 2 damage, wait, 74? Oh yeah, so maybe 32. I don't know. I should probably just pay attention to stuff more. I'm too busy talking and stuff, not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Or I'm watching YouTube or something on the side if I'm not recording. All right, mend is back up. So we'll bandage right here to 50. Pop that mend and keep on killing. I have no idea what's next, but it doesn't really matter. Because we have more than enough mobs. Although it a little bit matters because of the pat. But I think I know what we're doing. Last time the pat came up on us, so we'll just pull over to here. I think that's the play. Alright, so we'll mend up. So, okay, so that's the next one. So go ahead and pull this guy. what we will do is the next guy to spawn, I think, is this middle one. So we'll pull this guy over here just to avoid that other pat, because I think the pat shows up in the middle of fighting this guy. Or is that what happened last time? Yeah. Or like right when we finished. It was kind of abrupt. So, yeah, this camp's pretty good. I mean, if it feels good now, right, on the monk, I mean, if it feels good now, I'm only going to continue to kill more and more and more Yetis as I level up and get higher. And so, I still have room to grow here to combat the increased amount of XP I need to level. So it was kind of similar to the sisters camp, where we were just started out killing the 2 sisters. By the end of it, we're killing like 5 sisters. And so really like combat the feeling of I need to get out of this camp because I'm getting the same XP I was 5 levels ago, 6, 7 levels ago. But I need so much more to level. Now when I'm killing all 9 Yetis and I still feel like this is slow, that's when you know you gotta go. At the same time, I've been to this Yeti cave on all of my characters. We're talking the Shaman the Monk sat here, the Necro, Necro's kinda still here? Necro's level 42. I dinged level 42 in this cave. So I'm kinda still here on the Necro? I don't know. And this Monk's been here, so. Holy shit, I just thought of that. When I ding 42 right now, I'm tied with the Necro. That's wild. That's wild. This Monk leveled way faster than the Necro, somehow. Being a twink, I guess. Right? Alright, so we'll try our luck. We'll bandage to 50, we'll try our luck again, and we'll fight one. And see if we can defeat it with only 50% life. Is this guy up? Not yet. So we'll fight this guy. Let's watch his damage and see what he does here. He's not hitting me hard. There's no way he's landed a max shot on me yet. He never did. The highest he hit me was 61, which is really low compared to the 80 that a max will land, so this must have been really low. Although I think he could have hit me harder, he just didn't. Also probably due to him being lower. Let me con him real quick. Oh, he's blue, okay. Alright. So what I'm gonna do here is I'll bandage up. We'll get a little closer. We'll get like a half a yellow or so real quick, and then I'll turn back on the recording. We'll finish it out, and we'll ding 42. All right, we are in the final stretch here. I guess we'll use mend. It's up. So here's our XP. Not too much more till we level, but I didn't want to have to stop and med or anything. during this last stretch, so I kind of timed it like that. Oh, this Yeti's gonna be up, so hopefully we'll land a killing blow here. There we go. So we got these 2 Yetis up. We'll just kind of do that number. And we'll pull them back. It's been a good session here. Didn't take too long to get my level. Not sure exactly how long. Not too long though. Probably less than, somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, I'd say, probably. Maybe, yeah. Which isn't bad at level 41. It's pretty good actually. And we even like nerfed ourselves and killing less than we could because we were splitting it with that other monk. I'm really bad with time if I'm not like paying attention to it. I'll get lost on a game. So I don't know exactly how long it took me. We'll say 3 hours, so I don't really know. Which I think is still really good. See what we ended up with here. So we're at 82 platinum currently, with 54 platinum in gold. And what's that going to be? 63 gold there, which is another 6 platinum. So you could say 60 plat. Oh, nice little parry dot. We'll just wait till the end to calculate it out. Which is just like a kill or so. Pull them out for no shenanigans. This guy's kind of roughing me up a bit. That's not good because we probably need another kill after him. So even though I tried to avoid medding, we might have to a little bit. So let's start bandaging here. Men won't be up for a few minutes. Probably 3 more minutes. These guys drop a lot of gold. They'll occasionally drop 1, 2, or 3 plat. But, you know, they'll drop up to like damn near 20 gold as well. So you can get like 1 or 2 plat plus 20 gold or like 19 gold. On top of that, the gems and everything, obviously. But they'll kind of load you up on gold to where, you know, it'll weigh you down a little bit. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and just med here for a second and take a look. So we're gonna end with about 83 plat plus 6 plat of silver and 56 plat there. So I mean, what does that put us at? I don't know, like 130 something plat raw. It's a little more than we thought. We said 100 plus was the estimate, which is true, but 130 plus sounds even better. Let's see what we got on this session for gems. We got the Flawless Aquamarine, 13 plat. We got 20 plat in the Black Pearl. The Opal is like 16 plat, and then the Peridot's like 11 plat. We got a little over a stack of flowers, which is 21 plat, so that's each stack is 21 plat, so that's another 21 plat in the flowers. Plus some other stuff, a few more flowers and a couple of other craps that aren't worth anything. Nothing crazy or to write home about, but better than many camps, right? Between the gems and everything, we took home 200 plat. Again, you know, obviously we've done way better plat camps while leveling, even at lower levels. But it's nice to just have something coming in. There's plenty of camps out there where you get next to nothing. And there's camps out there that are better. It is what it is. Take the information and do what you will. This may be the one to level us. If not, we got Mend Up. It was the one. Oh, and an emerald out the door. That's like another, what is that? I don't know, like 13 plat or something. Well, there you go. So, 42, caught up to the Necro. What is next for us? I don't know. This is pretty fast level. It's super chill. So we could stay here. We might start seeing green Yetis, in which if we do, we'll be able to, you know, at least know that we can take them without them doing too much damage to us, so we won't have to fear, like, I'm at 50%, can I take this Yeti or not? Or is he gonna beat me up and I'm gonna have to feign death and waste time and bandages and everything? So that'll be like a cool little silver lining. But other than that, we are trying to think of other spots we can go. What's good for a monk to solo around this time? Let's just check. Well, there's only these 2 Yetis up, and they're both still dark blue. So I'm not sure exactly when they'll start greening. They could be greening now, but those just aren't the lowest level. I've yet to see a green. Whoops, gotta blow a mend. I've yet to see a green Yeti. But anyways, feeling good. Level 42. On to the next. We will see you in the next episode.